Welcome to Occult Cases. I'm your host, Kevin Rateris, and as you can see, we have a brand new show for you guys. So if you paid attention to our last show, you'll notice that quite a few things are different. Better background, probably better sound quality, better picture quality, some cool visual effects of this hologram that's not really here. But it also gives us a chance to announce the new company. So the reason why we have a better production here is because we're now ran by my new production company called Spartacus Studio Canada. So we are an entertainment production company. What does that mean? Mostly we do film, like online shows like this. We'll also be involved with short and feature films, music videos, promo ads, whatever work we can get to. We're also going to be involved with live special effects, fireworks shows, stuff like that. But what makes us different is we are completely veteran operated. Almost completely, I should say. What makes us unique is we're taking in veterans and teaching them the careers in filmmaking or the careers with artistic backgrounds. Photography, music, animation, whatever's out there. The problem is Veterans Affairs is not knowledgeable enough for careers in artistic things. Film, anything like that, they don't really know much about. They don't really think there's careers in that. And really, let's be realistic, there's some amazing careers. Plus, the film industry is probably the closest career to the military, really, if you think about it. What is a feature film? It's a bunch of smaller groups or departments. You have grips, you got your special effects, you got your camera department, you got so many different departments all working together and trying to make one unique thing. Well, it's the military. Different units, different trades. I was a combat engineer for 4 years. Some of the guys we worked with were infantry, all over the board. We even have the guys from SIG Ops, artillery, you name it. We are bringing in veterans who are lost. And that's the problem, is a lot of veterans, when they leave the military, they have a sense, almost like a loss of identity. You no longer have a team that has your back 24/7. You're come from this organized, somewhat organized, you'd say, but you come from this career where you're constantly passed down orders. Everyone stays in their own lane, and if they don't, you put them back in their lane. And everyone is just very organized and very uniform. And then they step out into this unorganized, chaotic world, and they don't have a rank anymore. Their medals really don't mean much to most people, to be honest. Like, they mean a lot to me, trust me. But people really don't care. Once you're out of the service, people really don't care until, Remembrance Day. That's where we come in. We're going to take these veterans, we're going to teach them a great career in the artistic fields. And the reason why it's important for veterans to be in artistic, well, at least have an artistic hobby, it's an output for the pain they feel. It's their way to express their emotions that words cannot. So, to me, it's very important for these veterans to gain these careers, or at least gain these as hobbies, and express themselves. And that way, then they work in teams with other veterans, so just like they're in service, just without the uniforms and the chaos. Well, shouldn't say without the chaos. Different type of chaos. At least this chaos, you're not going to get killed. So, and at the end, they have something special that they put together that they can show all their friends and family, which is, to me, is absolutely amazing. Let's not forget that loss of identity can also lead to a lot of other things, drug abuse, depression, self-isolation, There's a lot of issues that come with it, and it's, unfortunately, veterans don't really come out and ask for help until it's like past the point of no return. And so the problem is Veterans Affairs doesn't know much about these careers, and they try to place them in things that they think that they'll do good. They try to get me to become a small engines mechanic, and anyone who knows me, I would be miserable as a small engines mechanic. I don't mind fixing my own stuff, but I have to deal with other people's. No. So if you want to support this program, there are a few ways you can do this. There's our Patreon page. Right now we only have our Occult Cases Patreon page. We're still kind of tweaking it out, but it is a way you can contribute. All fundings, everything that goes towards it will go towards better production, meaning hiring more veterans to work all this gear. Another way is if you're a film professional and you want to share your knowledge with veterans, we can do that with a seminar. We can do that if you can bring you onto a set that we're working on a short film or short online content we're working on. Show your skill set, teach veterans, what things you've learned working on set and in an industry. The third way you can support us, it's not going to be available yet, but it is going to be coming very soon. We're going to be starting making announcements through our episodes of a full feature film that we'll be making. We're going to be doing an Indiegogo campaign to try to raise a funding. All the money is going towards buying the proper equipment, the film equipment, better cameras and lenses and everything. But also it's going to be hiring a mix of veterans and as well as professionals. That way, and we're going to be having the professionals showing the veterans throughout the entire process of the film. We are go big or go home type of crew here, so why not make a full feature film? And that brings us to our show. So we're not going to be doing any subjects or topics today. This is just us introducing what the new set looks like, what to expect and everything. So sorry if I'm stuttering. I am dyslexic. Anyways, so this show is where we're going to be discussing topics on the occults, ghosts, hauntings, UFOs, paranormal stuff, aliens. We're also getting into things like alternate realities, Bigfoot, all kinds of conspiracy theories. We'll have a few episodes on, and eventually we're going to hire veterans to handle cameras, go on locations, do actual haunting investigations, Bigfoot searches, whatever crazy things we can come up. We'll be doing reenactments of old famous stories. There's a lot to come. Patreon, if you join our Patreon, you will get access to behind the scenes. There'll be questions and answers, live stream. There's whole kinds of cool benefits and stuff. If you join our Patreon, pay attention to our t-shirts that'll be coming out soon. And as you can see, I now have full control over the show, which is exactly what I wanted. It's a little more free conversation. I'm not reading off a teleprompter in front of me. I'm not. Last time I was in somebody else's studio. This is my studio now, my studio space, my camera, my microphone, everything, my lights and everything. So just the way I want it. So everything is exactly the way I want it to, and gives us a little more freedom. Plus, this is going to be open conversation about, like I said, different topics. Conspiracy theories, I'll be debunking them. Some of them, some I'll actually bring forward, why I believe they may be true or why I think they're interesting. But obviously, I'm not here to spread conspiracies. I'm here to go over them, think about them logically, check over footage and people's experiences, and kind of analyze them through a filmmaker and from a military perspective. So should be interesting. So if you like what you see and you want to support this channel, please hit the subscribe, hit the like button, hit the little bell icon so you can see when our episodes air every 2 weeks now. And which brings me to our next episode, psychics. Please write in the comments, do you believe in psychics? Do you think they're real? Do you think there's really a clairvoyance? Can people really predict other people's future or foresee things? Let me know your experience and if you believe it or not, and I will let you know next week what I think about it. Take care, everyone.